Hey guys, Dark91 here doing a review of Pokemon Sun and Moon, the anime, episode 2. And before I talk about the episode, this is an image that I found on the internet. But this image is from episode 1. But the reason why I'm using this image or because Tapu Koko was indeed in the episode. So I don't want to trick anybody and just using this as a background picture, and then Tapu Koko wasn't in the episode. Um, but a lot went down in this episode. There were some funny moments, and then when it came down to it, there was kind of serious moments. But that was my girlfriend texted me. Um, so my favorite part, of course, was the the surprise welcome party that they had for Ash, because they didn't give him a correct one, because there was a lot went down in episode 1, and guys don't know what happened in episode 1, you guys can go back to my episode 1 review. But while they were at the party, it was Professor Kukui, Rockruff, Pikachu, uh, Bounsweet, Lily, Togedemaru, and I'm still learning the other trainers that are in the episode, of course. But Tapu Koko shows up at the party. Everybody's eating, and Ash hears Tapu Koko's voice, and he stops eating, and he asks, "Did you hear that?" And then out of nowhere, Tapu Koko shows up. Um, so Tapu Koko shows up, and he takes Hash's hat off his head, puts it on Pikachu, and takes it off of Pikachu's head and runs with it, to a forest area. And before all of that happened, while Tapu Koko was standing in front of Ash, Lily had said that the reason why Tapu Koko would show up was because he wanted to battle trainers, play tricks on trainers, or to even punish them. In episode 1, Tapu Koko saw something in Ash, so he wanted. So Tapu Koko gave Ash the Z ring with the electric Z crystal. So the second time he meets Ash, it was in a playful mood slash wanting to battle him mood. By the time they got to the forest, you know, Ash or Tapu Koko looks at Ash, and without saying any words, it's like Ash asks Tapu Koko, "Do you want to battle me?" And Tapu Koko just raises his head, and Ash is like, "Okay, Pikachu, let's do this. We got to battle." So Tapu Koko uses electric terrain, which makes the whole terrain, which powers up electric types moves. So Ash is like, "Oh, that's in our favor because I got Pikachu." So Pikachu uses Thunderbolt after Tapu Koko launching towards Pikachu, and just not giving any warning, of course. So then he does a second attack, but Pikachu blocks it. So Ash tells Pikachu to do Thunderbolt, and of course it didn't do anything. And the fire trial captain that was there watching, saying that Tapu Koko is way too strong. So then Tapu Koko lunges towards them again, but this time he stops briefly in front of Ash, and he taps the Z crystal. And Ash sees it glow, and he asks Tapu Koko, "So do you want me to use this?" And again, Tapu Koko um, weighs his head down, as in, he wants to see, or he wants to teach Ash how to use the Z crystal, of course. So Ash gets all serious, and so does Pikachu. And Tapu Koko, this was my favorite part. Tapu Koko shows Ash how to do the dance, so Pikachu can do the move, the Z move. So so Ash and Pikachu are in sync, and Tapu Koko showing Ash how to do the move, and then we just see Pikachu surrounded him. In the game, it says that Pikachu surrounded itself around Z power, so that's exactly how I'm gonna explain it. So Pikachu is surrounded by the Z power, and Ash, at the same time, it kind of reminded me of Ash Greninja when they were in sync. Pikachu and Ash were in sync. So then Pikachu does his Z move, and the Z move that it was called Gigavolt Havoc. Because even Professor Kukui was holding Rockruff, and he even said, "Oh wow, that's Gigavolt Havoc," and it even caught Tapu Koko off guard because Pikachu is really fucking strong. He's probably a level a million, being that he's had him for 20 years or for 20 seasons. He's had him for that long. So and that's real time, of course. That's not the anime time. So then, the whole terrain is all destroyed, but Tapu Koko's is protected because he used the shell that's on him. And then Tapu Koko opens up the shell and just looks at him, and then we see the Z crystal break, and then he leaves. So then the chick with the green hair, again, I'm still learning the names. I have to remember the names. So the chick with the green hair who has Bounce Sweet on her shoulder, who is Ash's, I guess you could say, tour guide of the islands. Runs there and asks if he's okay. He's like, yeah, I'm okay. So the fire uh, island trial captain is there and asks Ash what happened to his Z crystal. And it's like it broke, and he told us like maybe it's too early for you to be using Z moves. So I thought Ash was gonna cry because we see him put his head down, but then he looks up and is like, okay, I'll do the island trial challenge, and then I'll get my Z crystal and learn how to do the Z moves properly. So I thought that was pretty cool. That whole scene with Tapu Koko and Ash and their battle was really really cool. And there was a small scene of Professor Kukui and Ash sitting in his loft or in his research lab, um, eating dinner, and Ash ate his food fairly fast. And then Professor Kukui sits down and he notices that Pikachu and Rockruff ate their food really fast as well. So then Ash gets on his knees and he tells Rockruff, come here. And Rockruff looks so happy. He's so cute. Rockruff is in the anime, not only in the game but also in the anime. Rockruff is my favorite. He is. Just seeing him in episode 2 of Sun and Moon, he's my favorite. And honestly, if Ash does end up getting that same Rockruff from Professor Kukui, I would love to see him have the midday form. Not the I don't like the midnight form. I don't like the werewolf. I love the midnight form, and that's my favorite form of Rockruff. Not only from Rockruff, and most likely we'll have um well, when I get around to it, I'll probably have like a level 100 Rockruff, and then a level 100 Lycanroc, the midday form, because those two are those are my favorite, of course. But I thought that was cool. That scene with Rockruff and Ash, and Rockruff and Pikachu and Professor Kukui explained that with other Rockruff would greet the other Rockruff um by rubbing its collar with the other Rockruff. So that's exactly what the Rockruff did with Ash and with excuse me, and with Pikachu. I thought that was a really cute moment. And then the really awesome part of the episode, of course, was Tapu Koko versus Ash, and it seems like Tapu Koko is gonna be around for a while because he seems to have a liking to Ash. So he's not only wanted to he gave him the Z ring, and then he was playful, and then he wanted to battle Ash. It seems like Tapu Koko is really really attached to Ash, and Ash just got there, and he's been there for many many years, And from what I understand, Tapu Koko, if he likes a certain trainer, he would give gifts, play with them, or even punish them. But it seems like he has done two out of the three. He's give Ash his earring, and he's the little playful moment before their battle. He taking his hat, putting it on Pikachu, and taking it again, and then the battle mode. So I'm pretty. We all know how the anime is. Unless it's a bad guy, nobody's gonna get punished. And Ash is not gonna get punished. He's not. It's just he's the same jolly, cheerful kid that we've seen since day one of Pokemon, since episode one of Pokemon, the first season. As I explained in my first review, I've been watching Pokemon for 20 years. So I've never missed an episode. I've never missed a movie. I even explained in my first review, I just saw the Volcanion movie last night. I just, it's like, fuck it, I'm going to watch it. I don't care what time I go to bed. So I saw that, and I'm still going to do a review on that because I thought it was really, really good. I loved it. I loved the movie. But that was my review of Pokemon Sun and Moon episode 2, the anime. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There will definitely be more to come. Rest assured that, like I said, I will bring this is something new. So not only will I be reviewing Dragon Ball Super every Saturday night and talking about the preview to the next episode for the next week or the following week, but I also will be doing reviews of Pokemon Sun and Moon, the anime. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I know I am. I can't wait to see what the anime has in store for us. But until then, I will see you guys in my next one. I have many, many more videos coming up.